It's time once again for Here's What's Happening in Carrington, New Rockford, and surrounding areas on KDAK.
All right, this morning in studio, we're glad to be joined by Joel Lemire, and Joel is the Foster County Extension Agent. Joel, good morning.
Good morning, Greg.
How's it going?
Not too bad. The sun's trying to shine. It's kind of crispy out there, but at least we're not in a couple feet of snow.
Right, yeah. Yeah, so that's good. Maybe warm up a little bit. 30s by the weekend, so I can handle it.
Yes, definitely. Right? Yeah. Definitely.
All right, thanks, Joel, for joining us. Also, Dion Schaff in studio this morning. Dion is the Foster County Soil Conservation District Manager. There we go.
Yep.
How's
Good
it going?
morning. Like Joel, I'm enjoying the fact that it's not blowing 35 miles an hour anymore.
Yeah, yeah. It's a break from the winds a little bit, at least.
Yes.
So, yep.
Yes.
All right. Thanks, Dion, for joining us as well. Joel, we're going to start with you. We want to talk about Annie's Project. Is that correct this morning?
Yes. Annie's Project is a program that we started offering last year. I work with Jory Hansen, the adult farm management instructor for the Carrington Public Schools. And Annie's Project is a project that is designed to help empower farm women to become better business partners with their husbands on the farm and ranch. It's a 6-night session, runs 6 evenings. It's 3 hours per session. We tried to start 2 weeks ago, but we didn't have enough enrollment. We need to have at least 10 participants enrolled. So we're going to hold off. We're going to try starting this coming Tuesday, December 12th. And then we'll meet approximately once every 2 weeks for 3 hours an evening at the Carrington Research Extension Center. Annie's Project was a program that was developed by a woman, I believe from Iowa, that unfortunately lost her husband at a very young age, and she had no idea how to operate the dairy farm and the farming operation. So her and her daughter developed this project called Annie's Project to help farm women and ranch women become more aware of what's happening on the farm, especially from the financial standpoint and from the marketing standpoint. So we have 6 sessions put together. Some of the things that we're going to talk about conflict resolution and stress recognition and management, tax management, record keeping, family finances, financial statements, your balance sheet, your income statement, and your cash flow statement, budgeting, enterprise budgets, and so forth. Heavy emphasis on crop marketing. We'll look at the federal crop insurance program, talk about land rent and lease options, Farm Bill and FSA paperwork, NRCS programs, general crop production in North Dakota, succession planning, and then if there's other topics of interest that the women that enrolled in the program are interested in, we'll try to address those as well. But we need a few more enrollees, so we'd sure like to get a few more farm ranch women enrolled here the next few days so we can actually offer the class starting next Tuesday.
And just get a hold of you or call them?
Yes, just call the extension office or call Jory Hansen out at the research center, adult farm management instructor out there, and he can provide you with the information as well.
Is there a cost or anything, or free? Or?
Yes, there's a cost of $125, and that includes all the materials, all 6 sessions, and then we provide a meal each evening as well.
Okay, sounds good. And then let's see, Central Dakota Ag Day coming up too, right?
Central Dakota Ag Day. This will be our 4th year. Central Dakota Ag Day is held out at the Research Center. It'll be on Tuesday, December 19th this year. I looked at the extended forecast. It looks like it's going to be chilly, but it didn't look like any snow, and I didn't see a wind forecast, so we'll have to cross our fingers there. But it looks like it's going to be a little chilly, but I think from what I've seen, it's we're still a couple weeks out, so that can change in a hurry. It looks like it's going to be cool but sunny, and hopefully no more snow between now and then the way it looked. But this program we started 4 years ago. Our intent is to offer a wide arrangement of short programs. We offer sessions, half-hour sessions, 4 concurrent program areas. So we have 4 different rooms set up out at the Research Center. And within each of those rooms, then we offer half-hour sessions on a variety of topics. We basically have 4 topic areas. One's the agronomy and crops area. One's strictly for livestock. One's for more of the marketing and economics aspect of production agriculture. And then one's kind of a combination of some horticulture and a few other miscellaneous things along that line. Just to give you an idea of some of the topics that will be covered, we're going to hit the marketing outlook really hard like we do every year. So you'll hear Frayne Olson, our crop economist, marketing specialist out of NDSU, talk about crop marketing outlook for corn, wheat, soybeans, canola, and other oil seeds, the pulse crops, and so forth. We do spend some time on looking at 2018 crop production budgets, which it's that time of year where farmers are going to start looking at those budgets to see what may be profitable in 2018. A lot of emphasis this year on cover crops. We're starting to see more interest in cover crops in the Foster County area, so we got several programs on cover crops, several programs on soil health. We're trying to emphasize, we're working with NRCS there, we're trying to emphasize the importance of soil health and what we can do to make our soils healthier and therefore more productive. Weed control is always a concern. One of our big concerns now is Palmer amaranth. It's a weed that's in the southern states. We have not seen it here in North Dakota yet, but it's as far as Nebraska, and I believe we have a few spottings in South Dakota. It's called the devil's weed, and there's a reason for that. It's just an unbelievable weed that's very hard to control, resistant to a lot of herbicides, fast grower. It just simply takes over a field. So we're going to do a program on that. We still continue to talk about water hemp and kochia management, especially kochia in this area. We got in the livestock area, we got some programs, one program called Ask a Vet, the livestock marketing outlook, stocking rates, application, smartphone computer app that's come out that's pretty interesting. It's been developed by NDSU. Some information on our cattle and sheep, better than cattle alone. We typically, this program area, we just concentrate on cattle, so we're going to throw a little sheep in there this year just to kind of change things up a little bit. Whole herd health management without antibiotics is a topic that will be addressed and so forth. In the hort area, garden pollinators, what's all the buzz about? Natural products for garden compost, proper tree planting are three of the programs we'll offer in the horticulture area. Then we got a couple specialty things, a little program on use of drones in agriculture, bioenergy updates, what's happening in the bioenergy field, and so forth. But I think what might be most attractive to most producers in the area, at 2:30 in the afternoon, we end our program with a 1-hour general session, and our title for that program this year is Straight Talk About Dicamba, explaining 2017 and preparing for 2018. There's been a huge concern about the dicamba situation, and especially in the eastern part of North Dakota, and that definitely includes Foster County. So we'll end our day with an hour program that deals just strictly with the dicamba situation that we faced this past year. What changes are going to take place for 2018 and how producers can address those changes and hopefully avoid some of the situations we had this past year. We start coffee pots on at 9 o'clock, coffee and donuts from 9 o'clock. We start with introductions at 9:45. Programs start at noon, half-hour intervals in 4 different rooms. At 10 o'clock, programs start at 10 o'clock, half-hour programs, 4 different locations out at the Carrington Research Extension Center. We break at noon. We have a lunch sponsored by the North Dakota Soybean Council and the North Dakota Corn Council. We have 3 1/2-hour programs after lunch at 1 o'clock, 1:30, and 2 o'clock. And then, as I mentioned, we end our program with a general session from 2:30 to 3:30 and wrap things up about 3:30. Everybody's welcome. It's open to the general public. It's open statewide. So no cost, no registration required. If nothing else, come in and enjoy a free lunch.
All right. And that's Tuesday, December 19th, right?
Yes.
Okay. And show up there just 3.5 miles north of Carrington on 281 then?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Sounds good. And look forward to that. Now, all the sessions going on, you can kind of pick and choose which one you want to go to.
You can pick and choose. What we really try to encourage, we have some people say, well, I can't make there's too many things to cover. I'd like to get to all of them. Obviously, that's not possible. Well, what we recommend is if you have a hired laborer on the farm or a couple hired people on the farm, or maybe bring your spouse in and kind of, okay, you go here and I'll go there, and we'll try to cover as many as we can. Okay. And we do see some people that come in and do that. They're standing at the door and they're, okay, you go here, and they're checking them off and so forth. And that's the ideal situation. Try to take in as much as you can for your particular operation. Whatever you feel fits your needs.
All right, sounds good. Thanks, Joel. We appreciate that. And Dion, did you have something for us too?
Just at this point, I just want to remind folks that it's getting late in the year. If you had trees you wanted to order, I'm already hearing that the nursery is out of this or that on a couple of things. So please get your order into me as soon as possible so I can try and get your trees reserved for you. Other than that, if you have tree plans, also it's getting late, give me a call as soon as you can. So.
Okay. Sounds good. Joel, did you have anything else for us this morning?
No, just looking forward. We need a few more enrollees for the Annie's project, and we're looking forward to a good turnout for Central Dakota Ag Day again, as we have had in the past.
So Annie's project is this Tuesday, the
Starts
12th.
this Tuesday, yes.
Okay. And then the Central Dakota Ag Day is the following Tuesday.
Right.
Okay. Sounds good. Thanks, Joel.
Thank you, Greg.
And Dion, anything else this morning?
Just stay warm, folks. Stay warm.
Good advice. All right. Thanks, Dion and Joel, for joining us this morning. And that concludes another edition of Here's What's Happening here on KDAK. And this morning, we're glad to be joined by Joel Lemire. Joel is the Foster County Extension Agent, and also Dion Schaff in studio this morning. Dion is the District Manager for the Foster County Soil Conservation District.